Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, readers of all persuasions. It is I, Gayla, and welcome back to Book Uncorked and Caffeinated. And today I want to feature Gladys Books and Wine. So it is a independent bookstore owned by Black lesbians, really queer, a space for queer people. And it just opened like in September in Brooklyn. And that is my featured BIPOC bookstore of February. And yes, I went at the beginning of the month. I wanted to check out their bookstore in general, and my friends and I were going to a restaurant that was literally right next door. Also, is in the neighborhood and where I grew up. So it's very interesting finding all these new and wonderful Black-owned spaces, especially in the places that I grew up. Bed-Stuy has been really gentrified a lot, but it's amazing when bookstores can just, or businesses in general, can thrive for the people that are there. And so I'm going to be doing a lot of things in Bed-Stuy. There's a lot of bookstores in Bed-Stuy, a lot of businesses in Bed-Stuy. So you're going to be seeing more features from Brooklyn in general. But anywho, when I was there, I could not leave without buying something. And I have some pictures. I have an internet picture up, and then I took like one picture of the actual place itself. But I just wanted to feature them this month. But I could not go there. It's a bookstore and not buy books. And I said I was going to only buy I said I was going to only buy 2 books because I think I had went somewhere earlier that day. And no, so I bought 4 books. So don't judge me. And I also bought books by authors I did not know, authors that are new to me, and books that were very Black women centered. And so the first book that I picked up is Black Women Taught Us, an intimate story of Black feminism by Jen M. Jackson, Dr. Jen M. Jackson. And I'm so interested, just the cover alone, that is an awesome cover. And this was the finalist for the Pen Open Book Award. And it says, in Black Women Taught Us, Dr. Jen M. Jackson applies their trademark critical analysis to the questions that have long energized their work. Why has Black women freedom fighting been so overlooked throughout history? And what has our society lost because of our refusal to engage with our For Struggles lessons? So I'm excited about this. I already have my book TBR set for the month of March. And I don't want to overstimulate myself. But if I find room to read an additional book, this would be. It's only about 300 pages. So this would be the additional read of the month if I find time for it. The next book that I bought was by Brianna Holt. It says, In Our Shoes, on being a young Black woman in a not-so-post-racial America. So I was in my bag that day about certain things. And this one says, part memoir, part cultural critique. In Our Shoes, use pop culture and author Brianna Holt's owned lived experience to dissect the stereotypes and preconceived notions that young Black women must overcome in America's today. So it says, in this fresh exploration of a cultural appropriation, wokeness, tone policing, and more, Holt carefully dismantles myths about Black women, allowing readers to assess their biases while examining the role Black millennial women are forced to take on simply to survive. So that caught my eye. Look at the cover. Black women in braids. These covers are sick. And then this book had just come out by Yaya Schofield. On Sundays, She Picked Flowers. And it says, when Judith Rice fled her childhood home, she thought she severed her abusive mother's hold on her. She didn't have a plan or destination, just a desperate need to escape. Drawn to the forest, Jude finds shelter in a house as haunted by its violent history as she is by her own. So these books are like amazing by these like Black women. And then last but not least, Fire, Sword, and Sea by Vanessa Riley. She did The Queen Exile. And yes, it says the real pirates of the Caribbean were black and women. From Vanessa Riley, acclaimed author, Queen of the Exile, comes a sweeping, immersive saga based on the life of legendary 17th century pirate Jacques de la Haye. I know I mispronounced that. I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, I like Vanessa's writing. And so this was her newest book. I think it came out early part of January. So yeah, I've got four new books, 3 new authors to me, and I'm excited about reading all of them. And I wish I can engage in reading all of these. That will be 8 books for the month of March, because I'll have to deal with women, and they're both of women. I might have to rearrange some things. I have some very interesting books for my March TBR, but I might change it around. And I haven't done my March TBR. I don't think I've done my March TBR. Well, I haven't posted my March TBR hopefuls. So they may be rearranged. I might swap out the books that I have, which are awesome books. They're mostly romance. So maybe I'll swap them out for these books, because these are really, they're heavy, but they're also representative of the time that we're going through right now. So my March TBR may look a little different, and that's why I don't really make TBRs, because I'm really a mood reader, and that might change. So we will see. We will go back to this video and see what I actually read in the month of March. These books were brought in February, so let's see. I had a bunch of books on my March TBR from my shelves, because I'm trying to read off my shelf, and I didn't say I wasn't gonna buy books. So these might be the newest books that I read. I'm interested in all of them. I haven't looked at them in a couple of weeks, so as I was reading them to you, I'm like, that's why I bought the book. So anywho, do all of the things. Go by this bookshop. I'll have their Instagram and their website in the description box. Patronize them. I don't think they're not a year old. And so yeah, and I want to go by one night and do their wine lounge, or also go to one of their book chats that they have. I know they had Judy and the Brat not too long ago, and they have some other book release, book chat, book choice things going on. So stop by, do all of the things, patronize for them. Even if you can't get there, go on Bookshop and have that bookstore be the bookstore that you contribute to. So until next time, do all of the things, book around, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Deuces. Bye.